And we are live. Welcome, Crypto Warriors, to the Gentlemen of Crypto, episode 575. Today is Tuesday, July 7th, and I'm your host, Bitcoin Zay, here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community, Monday through Friday at 10-ish. And we have some great news stories for you today. Not a lot going on, but there are some great ones to cover, starting with the top story. Dogecoin gains 20% amidst Tik Tok Pumping Challenge. Binance expands Fiat gateway to support 15 new national currencies. Trump's former sanctions chief joins major crypto firm Chainalysis. And last but not least, there's a Justin Sun lookalike trying to launch a fake Tron privacy coin. Oh man, this space can't get any funnier. But first, let's get into some market updates on the prices. So Bitcoin is at $9,273, down 0.4%. Ethereum at $239, down 0.1%. Litecoin at $43 is down 0.2%. Ripple still at 19 cents is down 0.8%. Bcash at $239 is down 0.3%. And EOS at $256 is down 0.8%. So nothing much to worry about. A lot of back and forth, going green, going red. Not really much in the market to talk about as far as trading. I will say that, in my opinion, if we do have a correlation with the S&P, we might have some pumps going into November. But until that time, for right now, we've been going sideways. So nothing much to worry about. Let's take a look at the chat. Hey, what's going on, Trish? How you doing? Madam Crypto, Leroy Forbes, Antonio, thank you for having me. Lucky Lloyd, Sergeant Crypto, what's going on, brother? Glad to have you all in here. Glad to have everybody watching. Let's see. Dexter Hand, love the bag from the store. Oh, yeah, definitely. Check out bitcoinandblackamerica.com. We do have some merch. We have bags. We have makeup bags. We have big bags. We have beanies, T-shirts, a lot of stuff. Even this medallion, Bitcoin and Black America medallion. So yeah, a lot of stuff on there to show your support for Bitcoin and Black America. Thank you for that, Dexter Hand. So let's jump right into it. If you were on any social media site the past 12 hours, you may have heard that Dogecoin has gained 20% amidst Tik Tok Pumping Challenge. Wow. It has surged almost 20% this week due to a viral challenge that encourages users to get rich should the coin's price hit $1. And we have always sort of joked about buying Doge because it always pumps before there is a huge bull market. And here we are. It doesn't fail at any point. Dogecoin is one of those coins that are, sort of fun. It gets people introduced to cryptocurrency. For those of you who have some Dogecoin, you might want to check your Blockfolio and or whatever you use to look at the price. But Dogecoin, it leaped 18% in 24 hours and over 20% the past week. So there's a TikTok challenge. It's called #Dogecoin TikTok Challenge. Nearly 500,000 views so far. And the user, Jamez G97, he basically described what seems to be a pump and dump scheme. He says, let's all get rich. Dogecoin is practically worthless. There are 800 million TikTok users. Once it hits $1, you'll have $10,000. Tell everyone you know. So this sort of it's like looking back into the future and seeing the 2017 YouTube scene. It was literally every single show, every single episode, every single YouTube was basically just trying to pump some coin or trying to encourage everybody, hey, let's just do it all together and pump it. Unfortunately, I believe they're in for a rude awakening because most of these TikTokers are young traders who have never been in a bear market, never seen the fluctuations. And he even states here, everybody, just please listen to me. This is Dogecoin. If you know nothing about investing, it doesn't really matter. Go put $25 into this, and that will be $10,000, okay? And if this reaches $1, you may have made 10 grand. Please just try it out. Go pump it. So two things here. First things first, that is not investment advice. Anytime somebody tells me, hey, just put 25 in this, it'll be 10,000. It doesn't really matter if you know what you're investing in. Terrible advice. Second thing, if you openly pump and dump coins, you will probably get a visit from some 3-letter agency that does not like pump and dump schemes. They are explicitly banned. And even though there were some pump and dump schemes in 2017 with the ICOs, they all pretty much got taken down by these government corporations. So this pump and dump scheme is sort of like I saw somebody say these teenagers who don't have anything to do at home they're just learning about the casino, and they're just thinking to themselves they can get rich overnight. A lot of people who bought in 2017 thought the same thing. A lot of people who bought in 2013 thought the same thing. So you got to make sure that you do your due diligence. And if you see anybody telling you to pump Dogecoin and you see TikTok videos about it, just know that Dogecoin is going to pump regardless, but it is literally monopoly money at this point. Currently, it is ranked number 33 by market capitalization at CoinMarketCap, and it is one of the coins that was, sort of joked around with Elon Musk with the Doge meme back in the day. And for those of you who have seen Dogecoin over the years, it's not a serious coin. So yeah, this pumping up scheme is hilarious. Let's jump into some of the comments. Doc Callum, greetings. How you doing? Lucky Lloyd, I appreciate that. Keep up the great work. Yes, sir. We'll do. Sergeant Crypto. Yes, you've been here long enough to know that these pumping up schemes, they come every time a bull market's about to start. And like I said, his investment advice was literally, hey, just spend $25. Might be $10,000 one day. And he didn't put a disclaimer or anything. So hopefully that guy stays out of jail. BBZ Visuals, thank you for the info. I woke up looking for something about the Doge pump. Yes, it was pretty random. And like we've always said with these coins, if you want something that's going to pump, Doge is going to do it at some point. It always does. And it's because of people like this who are like, hey, just play around. It's monopoly money. Just throw it in there, see what happens. That's not a great way to invest, but it is pretty funny to see. So let's jump into our next story here. Binance expands Fiat gateway to support 15 new national currencies. They have added this support with a partnership with Etana Custody. This announcement came today, and they added support for the United Arab Emirates, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, the Czech koruna, euro, British pound, Hong Kong dollar, Danish krone, Hungarian forint, Mexican peso, Norwegian krone, New Zealand dollar, Polish zloty, and Swedish krona. All of these coins will be available on the Binance platform through this partnership. So one of the things we'll start to see is the ability to buy cryptocurrency directly with fiat, and that will sort of start the separation from Bitcoin. One of the things we see in the market is that most of the crypto assets do the same thing that Bitcoin does. It's based off of Bitcoin. The runoff in liquidity, once there's a sell-off or once there's a lot of buying, usually finds itself into cryptocurrencies. However, if you can have a fiat to crypto gateway where you can just buy cryptocurrency straight out, that is good for their business and it's good for you. More freedom to buy and separate yourself from Bitcoin as an asset. So they do have a process with KYC, anti-money laundering. You already know that was coming. And they have to be compliant with the Bank Secrecy Act. So CZ has stated the integration helps make digital assets more effortless for people across the European, Asian, North American, and Oceanian markets. So they have waived custody and deposit fees if it's over $1,000 or higher until August 5th, but you still have to pay a $35 bank wire transfer. So one of the things I try and tell people is the bridge to the future is still going to be littered with relics of our banking past. For instance, even if you can buy crypto straight out with fiat, that bank wire fee still applies. They still got to get their money, player. So that's not going to stop. The maximum deposit and withdrawal limit depends on the level of your Binance account, how much KYC you do, and the minimum deposit and withdrawal limit is $150. So CZ, again, in the news, doesn't ever stop. And like I've said before, he, to me, is the hardest working CEO simply because he gets every type of partnership he wants. He basically adds anything to the platform, and he has a pretty successful cryptocurrency himself. So shout out to CZ. Let's see who else we got up in here. Paradigm Audio, love and like peeps. Thank you. Malik Howard, what's up, Warriors? What's good? Paradigm Audio, thank you for doing the work for those of us who cannot keep up on the regular. Absolutely. Try to do it daily. We are very, very busy people, but always try to make sure we get this daily show out so we can keep the information flowing. Moving forward, Trump's former sanctions chief joins major crypto firm Chainalysis. U.S. Treasury's former key undersecretary Sigal Mandelka has joined the board of advisors of major crypto analytics firm Chainalysis. This is no surprise. He's a former key executive at the Department of Treasury. And in my opinion, joining the board of advisors, which he has done, allows them to basically get insight into the movement of Bitcoin, how people are using it, how exchanges are moving it. And because of Chainalysis' recent almost $50 million Series B funding round, you can bet that they will have their claws in a lot of the Bitcoin industry trying to figure out how money moves. And I'm not surprised that somebody from the Department of Treasury is joining this board of advisors. They are officially the ops, and they are working with a lot of exchanges to try and catch people doing something wrong, which is why you should take your money off exchanges, use cold storage when possible, and if you can buy it peer-to-peer, even if it costs a little more, your privacy is worth it. So, one of the things about this story is that, Trump's name is at the top just to get the headlines, but this is about the U.S. Treasury and some of the other aspects of government, people who work in the government, who go to these Bitcoin and blockchain companies simply to do surveillance or to enact regulation in a different way. So to me, this news is just more of the same. If you have your stuff on exchanges, if you have your crypto on exchanges, if you're moving it from exchange to exchange to wallets, yes, Chainalysis is trying to track some of the bigger fish, but I do believe that will trickle down once they see, yes, this is a real thing. Everybody's using it. We need to start trying to track certain people. So hopefully they don't get too much oversight. And, in the future, crypto is going to survive regardless. But these types of hires just show you where we're headed. This is definitely legit. So our last news story of the day, like I said, it'll be a quick day today. Careful. There's a Justin Sun lookalike trying to launch a fake Tron privacy coin. Wow. So someone impersonating Tron CEO Justin Sun recently tried to lure investors into buying a fake Tron privacy asset as part of a token sale. So Gumi Crypto's capital partner, Miko Matsumara, recently spoke with a scam artist pretending to be Justin Sun. The imposter was attempting to sell a privacy-focused crypto asset pegged to the value of real Tron coins. So the scammers gonna scam people. We keep saying this. They don't go away. They just find new ways to try and slide in, different ways to try and scam you. Matsumara, after seeing the project and the token sale, he jumped on Skype, and the imposter was very realistic. He showed a picture of him. He does look similar to Justin Sun, but it is not Justin Sun. And the guy actually said, "Hey, I have a faulty internet, so that's why you can't see me as good." Of course, Justin Sun is a millionaire, so his internet should be fine. But the imposter appears to take an old low-frame footage of Sun and impose his own voice over the top. It's also person that this person was a lookalike. So when we talk about like the deep state and being able to deep fakes, and being able to change the way people look digitally and then speak through it, that's going to be a big thing in the future, simply because you can get on webinars and Zooms to try and verify it. But if people can fake it like this guy and get away with it, then you might have some people losing money. So only after the adversary made a mistake and used Justin at Tron.network did the Tron network see this scam and warn me. Their warning was my first indication that this was false. I was not intending to invest regardless, but curious to learn more because it seemed strange. So this project came with the white paper. Again, we tell you, anybody can copy and paste the white paper and make it sound good. The asset was called TRZ, so please don't try and purchase TRC. It's supposedly pegged to the Tron coin. Just the statistics of it should have showed it was kind of fake. It claimed a token supply of 99 billion, and the white paper showed a seed sale date of May to June. It's July, buddy. So that's very scammy right there. And here it says the first privacy token on Tron and realizes the complete privacy protection of the Tron network. So it doesn't. But this is fairly, as the guy Matsumara says, was a fairly convincing fake. I have met the real Justin Sun in person, so this is a fairly high standard. So we haven't seen any shortage of scams. We haven't seen people stop trying to take your crypto. Don't trust anyone. Verify. One of the worst parts about this industry are the scammers, but they are here to keep you on your toes, just like any industry. Anything that's valuable, you're going to have people trying to take your shit. So you got to be able to stay on your toes. Make sure you can avoid these scams. I've gone around the country and done whole presentations on scams because they're so prevalent. And when people are learning about the industry, you can catch some people slipping, have them send you millions of dollars. Like we had the story yesterday. Guy has $16 million in a fake scheme then. So yes, these things happen. but you want to stay on your toes and stay vigilant. So let's see what we got here. Raider, hey, what's up? Was just talking about the TikTok Doge thing. Yeah, it's crazy how first of all, if you have TikTok, delete it right now. It's a Chinese spy app. It's literally spying on you. They have the documents. Even Facebook doesn't trust TikTok. That's how terrible they are at stealing. I mean, I've heard all types of stuff, but confirmed that they were stealing information, as well as maybe from your clipboard, stealing your passwords or trying to. TikTok is something that needs to be deleted, but all the young kids like it, and a lot of the times you can't really convince them of anything different. So even if these pumps keep happening, say on TikTok next week, somebody tries to pump Verge, I feel like this is going to keep happening. You just have to make sure you don't fall for FOMO and try and chase pumps like some people do, because one of these coins will go berserk, go crazy. But I promise you, if you buy Bitcoin, if you hold digital assets that actually have value for the future, you'll be just fine. Let's see, at Bitcoin Jake09, Doge taking off, Ada taking off, Cardano. Yeah, we'll see. Doubt it, but these TikTokers are trying. So that is all I have for you all today. Once again, I want to thank you all for watching. We'll have some big announcements on Monday. Make sure you follow on Twitter, and make sure you follow our progress as well with the show. Got some great interviews coming in August, and some more great things coming. I can't wait to tell you all about it. Thank you all for your support. Once again, thank you all for tuning in, and cheers. Have a great Tuesday.